Today it's all about sandwiches. Matt's in the kitchen making mini Italian sandwiches, and we are going to talk about a quilt sandwich. Not sure what that is? We'll come find out. We're going to make a really simple quilted table runner.
So Dana, bread doesn't have to be difficult.
Well, I can tell we only have like five ingredients here.
Five ingredients here.
Okay,
So we are going to use the Panasonic bread maker.
Okay.
And we have 5 simple ingredients: water, bread flour, yeast, butter, and salt. So now just open the lid.
Okay. Oh, I'll pull out the bucket.
Yep.
Little bucket here.
There you go. So first start with the yeast.
Okay. There we go.
Add your flour,
Easy.
your butter, and then your salt,
Okay.
and last the water.
Okay, I can do this, Matt.
This is, I'm telling you, it is so super simple.
And then just put it back in?
Put it back in.
Okay. There we go.
So you're going to scroll to number 4
Okay.
and press start. And that's it.
It's that easy.
It is that easy.
Okay, how long does this cook for?
So it's going to cook for about 5 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay, so I could have bread ready for my kids when they come home from school.
Yeah, the great thing about it is that you can actually set a timer for whenever you want it to be ready.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
set it ahead of time, set the time
That's
of when you
amazing.
want it, and it'll bake it and you'll have fresh bread ready.
All sorts of plans for my
Oh,
bread.
I bet.
Okay, so since we have some time,
Yep.
let's go in the other room and I have a really fun project we can make.
Oh, that sounds good. Let's go.
Okay. Let's talk about a quilt sandwich.
Love it.
Okay,
That's so great.
If you've ever wanted to make a quilt, I love this project because it's a table runner, so it's kind
Okay.
of like a mini quilt. It's an easy way to ease into it. And what I love about quilting is that you combine all these fun fabrics together, sort of like ingredients in a
there you go.
recipe.
I like it. I like it.
Different colors, and you've got a backing fabric, so it's just a great way to showcase a bunch of fabrics.
Neat,
So
neat.
here's what you need for the project.
Okay.
You need a variety of different fabrics, quilt batting, a quilt binding, and of course, you need your sewing machine and an iron. And remember, you can find all of the project details in the video description. So for this project, I love holidays. You probably love holidays.
Love holidays.
Okay, so we're gonna use some holiday fabric, which is actually fabric that I designed. I designed fabric also, which
That's
is
so
fun.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I love it. It's
so,
really
you know,
cool and fun.
Holiday parties.
Yeah.
Whatever
Cookie
you-
crawls.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's cut our fabric. Quilting is all about precision in every
Okay.
step. The more precise and consistent you are, the better your project is going to turn out. Just like baking, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That makes sense. I love that you're speaking to me in the terms that I
In
can
your
understand.
language, I kind of feel like quilters are sort of like bakers, where if you don't do the exact little amount, it's not going to turn out right. Okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got our fabric here, and I have it folded like this so that we can cut multiple layers at once.
Okay.
And I've already trimmed off the side for you. We have a cutting mat here, we've got our ruler, we've got our rotary cutter.
It looks like a pizza cutter. I don't know about you. Maybe we'll make some pizza
Oh my
this
goodness,
week too.
you're right. Okay, so we're gonna line our fabric up at the edge of our mat here. You're gonna take your ruler. We're gonna cut 5 by 5 inch squares. That's
Okay.
what you need for this project. So you're gonna lay it right here at this 5 inch mark.
Okay.
You're gonna open up your little rotary cutter like that, safety first, right?
Yep.
Okay, then we're gonna press firmly with one hand and we're gonna slice right along this edge.
You got it.
You gonna
I'm
do
ready.
it? You're
I'm
ready?
ready. Let's
I've
do
seen
that.
you
I think
cut
I
with
can.
knives. I think you can do it.
I can handle this. So I press down.
And make sure this is
Make
all
sure this is lined up.
at the top and the bottom. Okay, there you go.
And as close to the edge as possible,
got
and
it.
then just press.
Yep. Look at that. We're making a quilt pizza sandwich,
Whoa,
all
look
of it
at
together.
that.
Hey, professional. Good job.
I gotta get these for my kitchen.
I know.
Oh, probably not. Probably not a good.
Oh my goodness, I hope not. Okay, for our next step, we're gonna cut it in the other direction so we can, I'm gonna show you like this. I usually just go quickly and trim off the edge here so we have a nice little clean edge, like that. And then what you would do is turn it over and you're gonna cut 5 inches going the other direction. So
Okay.
cut another one for me there. Okay, we are all done cut. I knew you would be good at that part.
Yeah,
You're a
I try.
professional.
I
Okay,
try.
now we're going to piece our fabrics together. So I have a bunch of squares that I cut as well.
Okay.
We're going to take 2 of them and you're going to place them with right sides together. The right side just means the nicer side of the fabric.
Okay.
Right side,
Oh.
wrong side.
Right side, wrong side.
Yep,
I
you're
can do
learning
that.
all the terms. We're going to come in here and we are just going to match the edge of our presser foot. That's
Okay.
what that thing's called. Look at how
Okay,
many
cool.
terms you're learning.
I'm
Hey,
learning a lot of terms.
You're just going to sew all the way down. Okay.
Okay.
There you go, there you go. Okay, when you get to the end, just stop right there. And then what I want to show you is you just take your next two. I've got them right here for you.
Okay.
You don't have to stop. You're just going to start with the next one. Then that is called chain sewing.
Oh, cool. So it's
That's
going to
another-
connect. It's going to connect
Yeah, you'll leave a
itself.
little space, and then that way you don't have to keep starting and stopping. Okay, when we get to the end, flip it around, and we're gonna go right down the other side again.
Here we go.
Matt, you're real natural at this. I think you're secretly sewing on the side. You're probably
Shh,
making
don't tell
quilts
anybody.
at night.
Don't tell anybody.
Now
I
what
want
you've
to see
made.
this now.
Yeah, look at that,
Look at
right?
that, huh?
I know.
Not bad for a first timer.
Super good, I'm impressed. And then you're just gonna cut off these little threads here so that now you have your separate pieces.
Oh,
now
excellent.
we are gonna cut these and press them and start assembling our rows.
Oh, this is cool. Yep.
We're gonna cut the squares in between the seams that we sewed. And this is the part where you get to be a little bit random. You don't have to be quite as precise. So we're gonna cut some, you know, so that you have small little pieces, some so that you have wider pieces.
Okay.
So I wanna be straight, but I'm just gonna go like that, cut one down, and then there you go.
I love it. That is so cool.
A really important part of quilting is pressing with the iron. That makes
Okay.
everything nice and smooth and flat. So we're gonna take our pieces here and press the seams either to the side or open. That's a quilter's preference, however they like to do it. So grab the iron right there. This iron is fantastic. It even has a steam option. Can you hear it?
That's
It's
great.
working. Okay,
College,
there
I
you
made
go.
paninis with these.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's how
yeah.
you got your start in the business?
Sure, yeah. It was panini pressing with a.
Awesome. Way to make it work.
Right?
Yeah. And then we will assemble all of these into a row. We'll do that the same way. You're gonna take the pieces, right sides together, sew with a 1/4 inch seam allowance.
Okay.
All the way down until, ta-da, you start making a pretty little row, right?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, neat.
So we're gonna make 3 of these rows. And then the really fun part is that before we sew the rows together, we're gonna slice one of those down the middle, and that makes 4 rows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting. I love it.
We have finished assembling our rows, and
Yep.
I said we were gonna talk about sandwiches.
Yeah, no, I love sandwiches.
So let's talk about a quilt sandwich. Now,
Okay.
what makes it a quilt sandwich is the different layers that we have here. So I've taken my quilt top, which is what we pieced together, okay? In between that, I have a layer of batting, and that just makes it, gives it some, you know, strength to it, makes it warm if it was a big quilt. And then on the back, we have our backing fabric, okay?
cool.
And those 3 come together to make
A sandwich.
Yes,
Look at
okay.
the layers. It's all about
Look
the
at
good layered
layers,
sandwich.
The layers. Okay, I have also quilted the top, and what that means is I sew decorative lines on top that hold those layers together.
Okay.
Kind of like a little toothpick holding our sandwich.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man.
People are just
I
gonna
like
love
it.
all this.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing I need you to do is we're gonna cut off this excess batting right here. This is called squaring up the quilt, even though
Okay.
it's a rectangle. So
Yep.
you wanna do that for me?
Sure,
Just
we'll
cut
give it a
right
shot.
along the line there.
Straight lines. Here
Yeah,
we
we're
go.
using scissors this time. You could use a rotary cutter, but I'm kind of a scissors person. Now I want to show you how to attach the binding because
Okay.
that can be intimidating to beginner quilters. I have my binding here, and I'm going to start on the wrong side of our table runner. I'm going to take the raw edge of our binding here and start in the middle, leave a little bit of a tail, I don't know, about 10 inches. We're going to go over to our machine and stitch it. Okay, let's see if we did this right. Look!
So cool.
Ta-da, right? Okay, we want to trim off this excess fabric
Okay.
so it's not all bulky. And then we are like really close. We're almost done here.
All right.
I would press it with my iron. I'm going to sew this, you know, so that it's in place. And then we're going to see how the finished product looks.
That's awesome.
Okay, and then we're going to eat some sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Matt, I have been smelling this bread the whole time we've been sewing.
Right. So now it's cooled down. Now we're gonna slice it up. I'm gonna make some sandwiches.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Matt, I brought the table runner out here because I was thinking these sandwiches would be great to serve if you were hosting a party.
And I could make them into mini sandwiches.
Perfect.
All right, let's go. That's the sandwiches are done. Let me get them out.
Oh yeah, I can see. They look toasty.
Oh yeah.
Toasty and melty. That's what I was going for, hoping for. Those look fantastic.
Right, nice and toasty, ready to go.
Okay, I have a few more things to add.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Christmas tree, right?
There you go.
I gotta have a little tree. Oh, let's put it right there. Okay.
Very nice.
But wait, there's more. Jingle bells. Okay, help me place a few of these
And
around.
I'll be at the party with bells on.
Look how cute that looks. Okay, this table runner adds a great pop of color.
Let's party.